The head of the Catholic Church and of the Vatican City visited the Philippines as part of his pastoral Asian tour. Pope Francis' apostolic visit took him to two areas in the country, Manila and Leyte. The People's Pope arrived in Villamor Air Base on Thursday, January 15. Earlier that day, our team was in Tacloban City, where a mass was held during the Pope's visit on Saturday, January 17. 2 days before his visit in Leyte, we checked on the last-minute preparation at the airport apron in Tacloban. As early as 8 a.m., policemen deployed to man the streets were already in their posts along the motorcade route of the Pope. It was a sunny day in Tacloban despite the threat of Tropical Storm Amang. Choir volunteers were also there early for their polishing rehearsal.
Nalilipay gid ako kay blessed ako kami nga mga choir kay ranigud kami. Nag-prepare ako para mag-service sa iya. Tanan ako mga pinangangaro ba para sa akong family, akong anak. Kung ako niya personal, nalilipay ako nga naharani niya iya. Kay bagahin naging kakaistorya mo na bad word. Bagan blessing na ito nga. Kintagang kang grace na makaatubang ha iya. Kay itimo ko ang dito ko ipapa iya ko dito na nakandi naging sugon ni Lord nga actual na bagan hiya na ko dito inuumaan na ato mga ako salit na lilipay ako sa ako I am the one of the blessing and person nga na bulig din kay nag-agi gud ako ang kakurya na namon ng Yolanda salit dapat ako na karoy ako mag-service sa inyo. Labi na kay in-offer ko na akong talent, hindi nga pagkanita. Hamulat akong mga nalilipay, nagitagan akong talent para kumanta. Mai-offer ko rin.
So I was blessed to be with the Pope's Mass. The first and the last Pope's Mass. Lifetime, ang mga akong kalipayan na Savior na matatangan na makapagkakit sa pasa makatipid. Dako mo. Bless. For my family. And for the whole country.
Ano nga nito tarang baka dito sa masay? Simple lang dito na
Peace.
Mabati balot.
Mani, nakita nakataon sa Typhoon Yolanda.
Pag ayadhin mani tapos sugad may magpapakianahin kunhain it CR or aragian kami ma-volunteer pag guide na yan. Gusto ko kay di ba history na gusto ko na maging part ng ito bisan di ko kakitay niya at least nakabulig.
Pope Francis made a courtesy call on President Benigno Aquino in Malacanang. After meeting the civil authorities, the Pope proceeded with the motorcade to Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, or the Manila Cathedral. After the Holy Mass with bishops, priests, and religious men and women, the Pope proceeded to SM Mall of Asia Arena for his meeting with the families. In Tacloban City that Friday, more pilgrims from different parishes in Visayas and Mindanao arrived. At the Chancery, some watched the live telecast of the Pope's Mass at the Manila Cathedral. At the airport, everything was also set. The altar and the lectern already arrived. The chairs were already set up inside the quadrants in the apron for the thousands of pilgrims. Despite the threats of Tropical Storm Amang, well-wishers were already along the motorcade route of the Pope as early as 3 a.m. More than 100,000 pilgrims have also gathered at the apron in Tacloban Airport to wait for the arrival of Pope Francis. The Pope arrived around 8:45 a.m., ahead of his original schedule. Pope Francis braved rains and heavy winds himself.
desde Roma esta catástrofe,
When I saw from Rome that catastrophe,
sentí que tenía que estar aquí.
I felt that I had to be here.
Y ese día, esos días, decidí hacer el viaje.
I decided to come here.
Quise venir para estar con ustedes.
I'm here to be with you.
Un poco tarde, me dirán, es verdad,
A little bit late, I have to say,
pero estoy.
but I'm here.
Many in the crowd overcame with the memory of the November 8, 2013 typhoon that left more than 7,000 people dead or missing, wept as Pope Francis spoke. Pope Francis deviated from his prepared homily in English. He spoke in Spanish and had it translated by his interpreter. Despite having to cut his visit short by 4 hours, the Pope made it to all his commitments, including a brief lunch with 30 survivors of Yolanda and the earthquake that shook Bohol and Cebu about 3 weeks before the typhoon. He also passed by Palo Cathedral, where he had a brief meeting with religious men and women.
Kontento kay warak makakita niya na ugod.
Salamat nga niya si po kay sa among tibok kinabuhi karong pami Santo Papa sa Lipi nagibisitag Santo Papa karon pami.
Saya, nabitin niya kami kasi ang bilis-bilis magpatakbo. Hindi siya kumuwi sa amin. Pero okay lang, masaya na rin kami. Makita namin.
Very blessed po na kami po yung naipadala dito na para po maglingkod sa mga tao dito saka po maging maayos yung pagdating. Panalangin niya na sana po maging maayos, peaceful, at po. At maging wala na rin pong bagyong kasing lakas na Yolanda na dadala dito sa atin.
On Sunday, January 18, the Pope celebrated the culminating Mass of the visit in Manila's Rizal Park, where as many as 6 million people attended. It is the Pope's first visit to the Philippines and to Southeast Asia. And like many Filipinos, we hope and we pray for the Pope's strength and safety. We're also hoping that everyone will multiply the mercy and compassion that the Pope brought with him in this apostolic visit. Thank you, Pope Francis. Daghang salamat sa pagbisita. Army Garde, Sun.Star.